y'all, welcome back to Resin Me Up. I'm going to do this very quickly unmolding video. I have so many things in molds that I need to get out, and then possibly we might do the whatever you call it, the bird bath. Okay, where do we start? Okay, these I'm going to need for, you've already seen these before, but I'm going to need these for my project that I'm working on. And you've seen these too. And I need to shape them, so I'll be putting these around a cup. Gosh, I don't even remember. Oh, this is the Resin diamond pumpkin, and did I pour the lid? Or maybe this is just a whole, I can't remember, you guys. Oh yeah, this doesn't have a lid. So this is the Resin diamond pumpkin, and I poured it in black because I wanted to see what it looked like black. And that looks pretty cool, eh? Yeah. Looks good. So there's that. And this is the bird bath. Can't think today, guys. So let's get it out of here and see what it looks like, because it should be 100% cured now. Take this off here for a second. Just a second, I gotta bring it up to me here. There. Looky there. So there's the bird bath, and that came out just perfect. It looks exactly like the bird bath. Perfect replica. I like it. Oops. Okay, so there's the bird bath. Now I can pour myself bird baths whenever I need them. So that was a success. Okay, and this goes with that. Caitlin is doing her Halloween decor with the blue this year. So she wanted a blue pumpkin, and I'm going to have to clean up all these molds. You guys, I don't know what's going on with this Bond Crafter, this batch of Bond Crafter that I got, but every time I pour it, it gets bubbles. And I was talking to Laura from Laura's Design Studio, and she is having the same issue with the batch that she got as well. And this is a batch that we both bought off of Amazon. And it's so frustrating because I've never had Bond Crafter act like this before. I don't know if, and we both ordered them around the same time off of Amazon. So I'm going to be emailing my rep. And what happens is this this batch of Bond Crafter seems to heat up very quickly. No matter what you do, it heats up very, very quickly. So this is the blue. She wanted a blue pumpkin, and you can put a little tea light in there. Oops, that one's too tall. But I have some other tea lights anyway. But it glows in the dark blue. And that's what, look at all those bubbles. Can you see all those? And it's because this resin, for some reason, is heating up so quickly. And I've never had that happen before. with Bond Crafter, ever. Never, ever, ever. And this was the two gallon batch of Bond Crafter. So there's that. Oh, and these over here, I made these in the blue green from Let's Resin. And there's a reason for this. You'll see what I'm going to be doing with it. Now, if you pour the Bond Crafter, I mean, I got bubbles in the hands too. We'll see how this comes out because that is also this Bond Crafter. So that's what those are. And we'll see how, I have a feeling this is going to come out exactly the same way. Now, this is the tray from Resin box molds that came in that Halloween box. So we'll see how it came out too, if it's covered in bubbles too. And this was, I don't remember, it was some of the clear that was left over when I was pouring, and I just mixed in the orange. I got a big old bubble down there. Oh no, I guess not. Now, isn't that strange? There's no bubbles in this at all. And it's probably because this was wide open, and so it didn't, I need to trim off that edge. But this is the orange glow in the dark. And we'll see what we can maybe do with this. So there's that. It's like this resin, when it gets in an enclosed area where it can't get air, it does this. Now this one, I tried something, and I'll show you something else too that I tried. The ones that are already demolded. Yep, it's got all those little micro bubbles down there, but not as bad. Okay. Okay, I'll have to show you that in a minute. Now this is the Mr. Bones, and I poured him in the blue-green because I decided I might use one of these in my display. I haven't decided yet, but I like that blue-green. I almost like it better than the sky blue. Isn't that pretty? I like the blue-green. And it looks good too. Hold on. Okay. So this is I like the blue-green. It's pretty. It's a pretty color. So there's that. Okay, I think I have everything out of the molds. So now I want to show you guys something. I'll show you what I did. You remember how I've been trying this whole time to get the glow-in-the-dark marbled? Well, boy, do I ever have a surprise for you. All right, so I've got 3 things here that I've done that on. This one, this ghost, and this pumpkin. Now, I did these 2 last week sometime, and it was all leftover resin. Of course, it was the Bond Crafter, and it is full of bubbles, but it was just an experiment, and I got it to marble. So let me turn my light on here. And I want to show you. Look how many bubbles are in that stuff. But look, I got it to marble. So this is black and orange. And I got it to work. And how I did it was I let this resin get so thick like it was like really thick. And then I just poured in the orange, and then I poured in some black, and I just did that. Just let it get thick. So that's what the ghost looks like. And it turned out really good. It was hard to wait for it to get that thick, but it was really thick. So that's what the ghost looks like. Now, I did it to the pumpkin. Look how many bubbles are in there. And like I said, this is that bond crafter, and for some reason, it's just not a good batch, I think. But I did it with it too, and it worked pretty good, minus, you know, the bubbles. But it marbled too. Now, if I can just get a good batch of resin, but it worked. Now, yesterday I did it with the blue left over from this pumpkin over here and black. Now, it's not as easy to see because the black was quite darker than that. But I think if we can get it to glow, you'll see in there where the blue is. Or the blue-green, or maybe it was the blue, I don't remember. But you can see it in there. It's all the way around in there. So I think I'm going to have to get it to sit under some lights, and I'll just let it sit on top of this and let the light be on it for a while. But those back there, they turned out really good as far as the marbling went. It took me a hot minute to get it to do that. Oh, and I got my ball inside of there. The hub has helped me. All right, let's see if I can get these to wrap around these cups. Get some tape on these before I go any further. They don't get any harder on me. And then we'll just let those sit. Now, these two things I'm going to glue together so that they're two-sided. So I'm going to get some glue on those. Can't wait for you guys to see what I'm making. Okay, so there's that. Okay, bird bath. Okay, y'all. I got out my Let's Resin acrylic markers. Move these out of the way. I bought these markers during Renee's last live because I wanted to try them out. I wanted to compare them to the Arctic's markers. And so far, I'm liking them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by coloring the underside of this orange. And I'll put a fan on it so that it dries faster. Okay. So I got my 4 colors here. I'll lay these over here so that they're right there. And then we'll be back when they're dry. Okay. BRB. Okay. Let's start on coat number 2. Okay. Now we need to let all that dry. While I'm letting that dry, I'm going to mix up what I'm going to put inside there. Because you guys know my favorite UV is the Resiners. It's my favorite. Oh, for goodness sakes. Imagine that. Me drop something? Can't imagine it. Okay. I'm just going to do this in layers so I don't end up with a mess. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Now we're going to, I'm going to cure this, but I'm going to do the little wavy thing that I always do because I want to put my little ghosty in there. Why is that not laying right? There. And I want him to come out of the water. All right. Let me put this way up top. So now it kind of looks like he went right up out of that water. He's got a big old bonk right on his head, a little bubble. We'll fix that here in a second. And so, because he came a splashing in, we have to have water splashing out, right? My UV resin got a little too close to the light, but we can still work with it. And then, of course, because I keep hitting this with my light, we got to make a puddle. Isn't this cool? Oh, goodness. And then we're just going to add another ghosty maybe back here on the edge. We'll just use regular UV resin to put him on there. What the heck? Let's just use. Isn't it cute? See the water splashy? Like he went. Now this can't get any more adorable than that. My goodness, you guys. How cute is that? All right. There's my little bird bath turned into a ghost pond.
That's a ghost bath.
That's what I said, ghost bath.
You said ghost pond.
I meant ghost bath. All right, y'all. Well, there's my little treat for today. Little ghost bath. Water dripping from the side. Little ghosties in the ghost bath. I like it. It's cute. And that green paint even glows in the dark. Interesting. All right. Well, that's it for me. And then all the extras that I got out of the molds today, you'll have to let me know what you think about those. It's almost cured as it is because I've put it in the light so many times. So if you like what I did here today, hit that like button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you really need to, because the project that I have coming up is going to be phenomenal. I think that'll fit in there. That'll fit there.
If you don't subscribe, the boogeyman come get you.
If you don't subscribe, the boogeyman's going to come get you, Haley said. And then, of course, Mr. Bones. And yeah, I think that's all we got out of there today. Oh, and this one over here. But I don't, let me turn off the light and see if this is going to glow at all. I can find the remote. There it is.
The craft room lights.
Yeah. Alexa, turn off craft room.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, with the window, the light's coming into the window. So you can see that that part came down. Thank you, Alexa. And then there's that around the center, but this one didn't work as well as the little ghosties, or the ghost did. So you can really see that in there. You see that? Isn't that cool? Huh? He's cute. Oh, and he glows too. I forgot. I did use the glow in the dark powder, so
Glow in the bark.
glow in the bark.
Glow in the park.
So there's that one. And then the pumpkin, I use the same. But look at all those bubbles. That's so disappointing. There's that. So I'll get some pictures, put it at the end of the video, and then you guys can see all of my creations. And then here is the little ghosty ghost bath. And it glows too. Isn't it cute? Love it. And this is going in my display. So there you have it, guys. All right. Well, we will see you tomorrow for the next video in this series of collaboration between myself and Marva over at Marvelous Artsy and Laura at Laura's Design Studio. And we'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Stay spooky. Bye, y'all.